So Friday was the 4th, May the 4th. And of course, every year on May the 4th, we have to get the typical Star Wars jokes, memes on Facebook, etc., 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 and proving just how out of touch with culture they are and just how desperate they are for people to talk about anything except what they've actually not accomplished within the confines of the White House. They bring out this guy to celebrate Joe Biden on May the 4th be with you.
How many of you had Mark Hamill will lead the press briefing on your bingo card? Hands? Yeah, me either. And look, I just got to meet the president. He gave me these aviator glasses. Oh, yeah. I love the merch. Love it all. But listen, I just wanted to say I was honored to be asked to come to the White House to meet the president, the most legislative, successful president in my lifetime. You know, I called him Mr. President. He said, "You can call me Joe." And I said, "Can I call you Joe B1 Kenobi?" And he liked that.
Yes, that's right. Has-been actor Mark Hamill, who after what, 50, 60 years in Hollywood trying to be, a something, about the only thing he can cling on to is a role that he was in 1977 through the early 1980s until he joined up with Disney to kill the franchise, kill the character by taking this Jedi hero and turning into him a warped, frustrated old train hobo that wanted to hand the mantle off to a woke female heroine who ended up absolutely tanking and destroying the entire Star Wars franchise. Come to think of it, he's the perfect representative of what the Biden administration has done to America. Way to go, Joe.
Let's get ready to rumble! You can't handle the truth.
Hi, I'm Pastor Marty. This is the Afternoon Drive. Please make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, and once you are, smack the bell, click the word all. That'll give you a notification of my rants, my ravings, and my undeniably flawless reasonings. Please like and share this video. That's how we get the word out that we're here. Thank you. Welcome to the Afternoon Drive. All of the polling right now shows Joe Biden absolutely in the tank. I know ABC News came out with one just released this morning. They're tied. They're tied. Bullhawk. Rasmussen has Trump up by 12 literally everywhere. This is going to be a colossal landslide to the point that I'm getting optimistic that despite, and of course I say slightly optimistic, because I never put it past Democrats to be able to come up with the next evil thing that I didn't see coming. But it's almost out of reach of even being able to, what's the word I want here? Cheat. They couldn't print enough ballots to pull out from underneath tables at the last hour to go, we got it. I mean, I'm telling you, he's going to take New York. I'm telling you, Trump is going to take New York. The internal polling data is so bad that Democrats went, and they always go back to their old playbook. Okay, when we absolutely have nothing to talk about, what do? Let's roll out Hollywood and blitz everybody with glamour and and ooh and wow. Here's the problem. This generation doesn't relate to Mark Hamill or Star Wars. Sorry. All you did was bring out a guy who is literally slurring through the beginning of his presentation as he reads the teleprompter talking points given to him by the White House.
The most legislative, successful president in my lifetime.
It has everyone asking, is he drunk? Or is he just really old and decrepit and slurring his speech like Joe Biden does? Way to go, White House. You couldn't even pull this off, even with the help of Hollyweird. And without a doubt, back in the day, Luke Skywalker was the weakest of characters. I mean, it would have been cooler if they brought out Yoda. James Earl Jones basically retired from public life, the voice of Darth Vader, and a Republican. So they couldn't get him. So they couldn't get Harrison Ford, who endorsed Biden in 2020. But apparently Harrison's decided to sit this one out, and wisely so. Here's the look. Everybody knows that Biden, the swamp dweller, the border is a crisis. He did not create 15 million jobs. The economy is in the tank. Nobody can afford to go anywhere, do anything. Everything that was working is now broken, and he is demanding absolute, you will do as we say. So think about the irony here. You have the so-called Jedi rebel warrior now out there shilling for the evil emperor. Way to go, White House. Who thought this storyline through? In other news, it's a new day and another gag order violation.
The gag order, as to that first question, as you know, they've taken away my constitutional rights, so I'm not allowed to answer that question. This has never happened in this country before. It's a ridiculous thing. It's a ridiculous case. I did nothing wrong, absolutely nothing wrong. And yet the judge has gagged me, and I'm not allowed to talk about, I guess, his total conflict. The judge is totally conflicted, and you ought to take a look at it. And I'm not supposed to be talking about it. But I am allowed to say that the judge has a conflict that like nobody's ever had before. You ought to take a look at it.
Donald Trump hit with his 10th gag order violation, and now the judge is saying, I may throw you in jail. Go for it. Go for it. You will only at that point absolutely seal this election, where I won't just be slightly optimistic that this thing is beyond cheat proof. I will be over the top ecstatic, because everything you people do is blowing up in your face. Go ahead, keep bringing the curse of Haman on you. You're doing a really, really good job. You're going to be swinging from your own gallows. This is the level of hubris and just blatant arrogance here by this judge. Again, you've got even CNN anchors now saying, so Michael Cohen can go out and say whatever he wants about Donald Trump, but Donald Trump can't respond. Even CNN anchors are saying that there's a problem here. If you're going to gag Trump saying he can't talk about the star witness, then the star witness can't be out there talking about Donald Trump. But of course, there's nothing being thrown at Michael Cohen. So I said to you last week that the issue that's going here is that the Trump lawyers are actually doing a really good job dismantling these witnesses. And I would love to be able to see how they dismantle Michael Cohen, the liar, the proven liar, when they get him on the stand, because they absolutely eviscerated the lawyer for Stormy Daniels. But here's the issue. There's no TV cameras. And as I said last week, it was the TV cameras that flipped the whole Georgia case. Not just the fact that Fannie was doing Nathan's hot dog and, he was financially benefiting from it. And then she was in turn reaping the benefits of the finances, the exorbitant salary she gave him. But they both came across as liars on the stand. She came across as angry and bitter and nasty, and the whole television look flipped the narrative immediately. Oh, if we could get TV cameras in this court case in Manhattan. But at the end of the day, this is a massive nothing burger. And I'm hearing rumblings that the jury, which pretty much was supposed to be, this dream jury that hates Trump and will nail him, they're getting disenchanted with the judge. Bump, ba-dum, bump. one thing, he's constantly flipping the script and kind of deciding from one moment to the next what part of the Constitution will follow, what part of the law will follow, and then we'll just kind of make it up and wing it as we go. Even to nobody knows what day, what witnesses are coming, etc., etc., etc. So I'm even getting optimistic that this jury, that there might be at least one jurist on there who just hangs this whole thing. But the fact that Trump is being hit yet with another gag order. We may put him in jail. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. You will seal the Trump victory once and for all.